What's going on, YouTube? It's time to take two with your boy Chris.
Your boy Kyle.
Your boy Trey.
Cam.
This is the Take Two NBA Finals preview.
Okay.
Take two, take two, take two.
What's going on, YouTube? It's time to take two with your boy Chris.
Your boy Kyle.
Your boy Trey.
Cam.
You know what it is. Hold up. Before we get started,
It's rocking, man. What's up? What's up?
special guest on Take Two, little bro Cordy. Say what's good, man.
What's happening, man?
What's good, man?
Good.
Hey,
Get these straight facts.
facts only. Today, man, we're going to be talking about the NBA Finals. So this is the Take Two NBA Finals preview.
Okay.
The narratives have been going on all season. Will the finals live up to the expectations? Kevin Durant joined the Warriors on July 4th last year, and that sent the NBA world into a frenzy. And everybody was talking about, this regular season is gone. Well, we here now. Was it worth the wait? Will it be living up to your expectations? Kyle, let me know what you think, man.
You in the Clippers jersey? Let's go.
Alright, man. I think it's gonna live up to the hype. Since the playoffs is just trash. It has to be something good to come out of the playoffs.
Okay.
It has to live up to the hype.
It can't go no lower than what it already been, right? It has to go.
Come on.
It's gonna live up to the hype, right? I have a feeling.
Hey, man. This Cavs Warriors, man, trilogy. We all been waiting for this clash of the Titans, the Big Bang. Freak you in. Well, I mean, everybody besides Kyle been waiting for it. He's still waiting for Chris Paul to get to the conference finals.
Yeah.
As you can see, it's not a game plan. Hey, LeBron, KD, Steph, Kyrie, Draymond, Kevin Love. That's what we've been waiting for. Don't forget about Klay Thompson. It's gonna be a good one.
What you think, Court?
Agreed. I think it's really gonna live up to the hype. I feel like everybody, ever since July 4th, everybody they just wanted to get straight to the finals. They wanted to skip everything, all the regular season. They just wanted to get straight to the finals. I think it's gonna live up to the hype.
Yeah, we finally here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I think, man. I don't know if it's gonna live up to the hype or not, man. I'm not sure yet. But what I do know is it depends on which Warriors team we get. Because the Warriors are the better team. They've been playing really, really well since after the 21 games that KD got set out. I think they've only lost one game in the last 30 games or something like that. So if the Warriors come to play, it's over in 4. If not, we're going 7. And I don't know who wins that. But I hope that we get a good series, man. For the Warriors, good series for the Warriors.
It's gonna be dynamic, bro. It's gonna be dynamic for the Cavs.
4-0. But no. In all seriousness, I think it'll live up to the expectations. We got 7 All-Stars on the court, so it's gonna be entertaining. Nevertheless,
Making history.
making history.
man. Yeah. Let's get it bobbing, man. LeBron, we in it. Show me the king, man.
So we all think it's gonna live up to some type of expectations. What are you looking forward to the most in this series?
I'm looking for the KD matchup and LeBron, and then I'm looking at the point guard matchup. I say the point guard because I think Kyrie showed up last series, and Steph Curry, he didn't live up to his MVP season. And then KD joined the Warriors. He's supposed to be like the best player on the court and stuff like that, but LeBron's gonna own him like he
Who's
always
supposed to be
do.
the best player on the court?
He was saying KD don't be best.
He?
Okay.
Trash.
Should have went East. Cam, what do you think?
Hey, man. I'm looking for that LeBron KD matchup. And also that Steph Curry Kyrie matchup, man. Because, Kyrie, most known for his clutchness and his handles. Steph Curry got no handles, too.
Exposed.
Steph Curry, known for his ability to shoot the 3, to affect the game with 3 balls. Kyrie can do that as well. And then you got LeBron KD matchup. You got 1A, or 1 and 2, really, in my opinion. And LeBron, then KD. Even though KD is
for,
like
for
here,
top
that's what I'm
score,
saying.
for top
But top player.
small forwards in the league,
No, I'm talking about best players in the league.
best player in the league.
I'm talking about King and Prince. Okay. KD little Prince.
So top small forwards in the league. LeBron first, KD second.
Best player in the league, King James. KD second. As a Prince. Okay. I give him a Prince.
I think Kawhi better than him.
Kawhi 2. Okay, KD 3 stuff.
For small forwards in the league.
Man, dang, I'm talking about best players in the world, man. I want to see that dynamic play out in the finals. That's what I'm looking for.
Of course, I want to see like all the all-stars, at least most of them, get their share. I'd like to see who between, I guess, LeBron and KD or LeBron and Steph, basically the people who are talked about as the best players in the world, in the league.
Facts.
I want to see who shows up in that moment. If they can show up in that moment, I'll give it to them. If Steph can show up in that moment, I'll give it to him. If KD
Give
can
him
show up,
what?
huh?
Yeah.
Give him what?
What we talking about?
Props. Like,
Oh, okay, yeah,
I thought you
good
were
job,
gonna say best
Steph.
player.
Good job, Steph. Yeah, he shows up. Good
I'm
job.
not gonna sit there and say, "Oh, he got lucky." Oh, make
facts,
up
facts,
excuses. I'm gonna give him his
Facts on.
props.
Okay.
KD, I'm gonna give him his props. If Draymond ends up affecting,
When Draymond ends up affecting the series.
I'll give him his props. But until then, we just have to wait and see.
Facts.
Looking forward to Kyrie versus Curry. Who wins that matchup? Whoever wins that matchup going to the series.
True. Yeah. I'm looking forward to Draymond Green schooling Kevin Love yet once again. Kyrie, Steph's not injured this year, so this will be your first finals actually playing against Stephen Curry. Good luck. Kevin Durant, show up against LeBron. Other than that, I'm looking forward to the evenly matched, since the shooting guard position, Klay Thompson and J.R. Smith are evenly matched. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Hold on. Let me just chime in.
Yeah.
You said.
Let me know what you're thinking.
Okay. You said Steph Curry first time playing against Kyrie, right? I mean, Kyrie first time playing against Steph.
Healthy.
he said.
Steph,
Healthy.
yeah.
Oh, but the first time, actually, the only time y'all won, Kyrie didn't even play.
That's what I'm saying.
Kevin Love didn't even play.
And yeah, that's
And
what I'm
y'all won
saying.
6.
That's what I'm saying. Steph Curry, 2 years younger, albeit,
Okay.
didn't play against Kyrie. Kyrie didn't play against Steph,
Okay.
healthy. So this will be the first time these 2 point guards are matching up healthy
Facts.
In the finals.
in the finals. Who needs to have big games? Who needs to show up for each team, the Cavs and the Warriors, in order for their team to have the biggest impact or the biggest advantage in this series?
Hey man, I'm wearing this. Nah. I mean, LeBron of course has to have his typical LeBron game, probably even more. He needs to be up in that 35 range, but he's not the X factor.
Biggest
He's-
X factor.
Yeah. I'm gonna get at to. I say Tristan Thompson.
Those facts on.
Hey man, this is the thing. This is the thing. If Kevin Love shoots lights out like he's been doing this whole playoff, he might end up being the X factor or the reason why we win. But I'm gonna predict that Tristan Thompson is gonna be the X factor. Offensive boards 1, and if he scores in that 17 to 20 range like he does sometimes, if he can do that consistently this series and grab offensive rebounds, being that 10 plus, gives us a good advantage.
I gotta say Kevin Love. This is gonna come down to Kevin Love. If Kevin Love can play the way he played against the Celtics series, we have a very good chance of winning the series because he was very efficient. He shot 56% in game 1, 50% in game 2 and 3, and then 54% in game 4. 60 in game 5.
Okay.
So if he can play like that and get boards and keep Draymond Green off the boards, then we have a good chance to win.
I'll say it's LeBron. He's the engine of Cavs.
Engine.
He's definitely the engine. Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, I'm just gonna
X
say.
factor.
Yeah, he's a X
Biggest-
factor too.
Biggest
If
one.
he doesn't play well, then y'all have no chance at all.
Oh,
Of course.
know
That's
that.
why he's the X factor.
Okay.
Me,
Court.
Kevin Love, I think he's a
Ooh, that's
a
right.
definite X factor. But if you ask me, we need to get people like Kyle Korver. Kyle Korver needs to have games. Needs to have really good games. just the outside shooters. If we're gonna match up with the Golden State Warriors, then we're gonna need that 3 ball as much as possible.
Facts. Especially with KD this year.
I'm gonna go kind of on the route Cortland said. The bench for the Cavs has to show up. You know what you're getting out of LeBron. You know what you're getting out of Kyrie offense-wise. You know what you're getting out of Kevin Love on certain games. J.R. Smith will have his streaky series. And Tristan Thompson will be a man on the boards. So what you're looking for is Deron Williams. Can he get around the length and actually play make against the length of the Golden State Warriors, either their starters or their bench with Iguodala, Patrick McCaw, who's 6'7", Sean Livingston, who's 6'7", Iguodala 6'7". Will he be able to play make against their bench? Also, is Kyle Korver going to have the type of series that you need for him, for the Cavs to even keep it close? He's got to be able to shoot, along with Channing Frye, just the shooters off the bench, Richard Jefferson. They have to knock down shots when their number is called. So if those guys are doing their job, even to a minimal level, you'll see, I think, a good series. But all of those guys have to come and play.
For the Warriors, you know what you're gonna get from Steph. Well, you figure you know what you're gonna get from Steph, because he has underachieved the last 2 finals. But I'm gonna assume that he's gonna be the regular Steph that we used to seeing throughout these last 2 years, 3 years really. So you know what you're gonna get from him. KD, he'll do what he does. Draymond, you know he's gonna be the Swiss Army knife. Klay Thompson has been struggling in this playoffs. I want to see can he step up, and if he's shooting lights out from 3, they give you all that really dynamic duo in the backcourt plus KD, the 3. That 3 ball might just be too lethal for the Cavs.
I have to say Zaza.
Hold up, Jaja,
Alright, we'll do it.
Hockey Goon.
I have to say Jaja or, well, I could say and Klay Thompson, because Klay Thompson he hasn't been playing well in these playoffs. And I say Jaja because he has to keep Tristan Thompson off the boards. If he can keep him off the offensive boards and keep him getting rebounds, then it's going to be a disadvantage for the Warriors.
The X factor is Draymond Green to control his temper, first of all, and to lock up Kevin Love and not let him get hot, and to get in the heads of the Cavs team.
One point though, Draymond Green last year, his temper was such a big deal because he already been in having a flagrant, but he only needed a couple more
He
to
just
get
gets
suspended.
suspended out of the game though.
I mean, he didn't get kicked out of the game.
And then he won't
He's not
be.
gonna be out for no. I don't see no suspensions this year.
To his point, if he gets kicked out of the game, that's like a suspension.
True.
For that game. Court.
I understand Klay Thompson. I'd say they want. I mean, yeah, Klay Thompson. He's a definite X factor. They're gonna need him to win, but I feel like people like JaVale McGee, Jaja Pachulia, they're gonna need to have pretty good series to be able to not match up, but give Golden State that edge.
Okay. Facts on.
So, I mean, I see what you're saying. JaVale McGee, if he's able to defend or the Cavs don't exploit them in their offensive game plan and system and scheme, the Warriors could use JaVale McGee to go on a 16-point first quarter binge like they've done already in the playoffs in all 3 series that they've played already.
I got a question for Trey. Now tell me, my brother, since you brought up Jaja Pachulia first, are we seeing another hockey goon moment in these finals? Tell me.
I swear to God.
Wait, hey, pause. Before you answer this, Cam, we're going to go down the line.
Okay.
Was Zaza's play dirty on purpose?
I see.
Was it dirty on purpose?
I don't know if it was
Well, I don't
on
give him that much
purpose,
credit.
but it was a dirty play. I don't say if he intentionally. I don't think he intentionally meant.
Yes or no,
to
man?
Why you gotta put me?
Dang.
Hold on, let me elaborate on this. I don't think he intentionally meant to injure Kawhi, but I feel like it was a dirty play. But I don't feel like he meant to like injure him, take him out for the whole series. But I feel like it was a dirty play.
Okay. Was it dirty on purpose? Yes or no?
I don't think so.
Not on
No.
purpose.
Was it dirty? Was it dirty on purpose? Yes or no?
On purpose?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I don't think so.
Yeah, hold
But
on.
back to
I
the
don't think
point.
on purpose either. 'Cause I don't give him that much.
I didn't
credit.
think you thought so.
Yeah.
But back to the point. My X factor is Mike Brown. Simple as that. The schemes for Steve Kerr have been there for the last 2 finals, so it'll be interesting to see what Mike Brown does. If Steve Kerr will be in the locker room like he was in the Spurs series. But it'll be interesting to see how Mike Brown handles challenges in late game stretches against really the biggest threat that the Golden State Warriors have faced this postseason.
I just want to know, how did Mike Brown feel? How y'all think Mike Brown felt? How did he feel when Kerr came to the locker room and basically told them kind of change the game plan?
I mean, he
you
has,
know what I'm
he
saying?
has to respect that. He was the coach
Exactly.
and they went 73-9.
And they won 4 rows, so I mean, if you mad, you hating, Mike. Let's be honest.
Indeed.
Okay, but yeah, Mike Brown. That's what I think is going to be a big factor, or the biggest factor for the Warriors. You know what you're getting from the players, but the scheme and the coaching, this is all new to the Warriors players and Mike Brown.
I feel like both of the coaches are underrated in this series because of the talent they have, so they disvalue them.
We'll have to see what Tyronn Lue does without LeBron. Like, I mean, I thought Eric Spoelstra was overrated before LeBron left, and LeBron left, and Eric Spoelstra is actually pretty good. So, you know, I don't think Tyronn Lue would be good without LeBron, though.
Or the judge coach that has great players.
Yeah.
That's your Doc Rivers.
He throwing shots at his own team. Doc, what did he say? What did he say about me?
Oh. 2-part question, guys. Who wins the finals in how many games? And who from that team is the winning finals MVP? Cam, let me get your take, man.
Wearing a shirt, man. Nah. I mean, hey, look. I would say LeBron usually will be LeBron, but I'm gonna go with Cavs in 7, Kyrie finals MVP. I got Kyrie averaging 30 in this finals. But think about it. It's gonna take that for LeBron to have 30 plus. Kyrie, okay, 29, almost 30, like 29 points per game. That's the only way he can. Yeah, I mean 29. That's the only way he can really get finals MVP.
For me, I have to say Cavs in 7, and I'll say LeBron be the MVP. Because even if Kyrie averages, what you say, 29,
28.
I feel like LeBron going to average probably around 35 in that range. And then he either going to average a triple-double or come close to it. And if he do like he did last year and average in every statistical category, he's definitely going to get the MVP.
I think the Warriors are going to win the series in 6, and Curry will be the MVP. He has to be the one to bring the Warriors over the hump to beat the Cavs this series.
I say Cavs in 7, LeBron MVP, because LeBron is the guy for the Cavaliers. If LeBron, Kyrie does need to have his 30 point or close to 30 points. He's gonna be that guy in the clutch in the fourth quarter. But LeBron James really needs to be the guy. And I think if the Cavs win, he will be the MVP.
I think the Warriors in 4. If the Warriors win in 4, Steph Curry is the MVP. Because if Steph Curry is the driving force, like many people say he should be, and I agree, there's no way this Warriors team loses one game at all. They win game 1 once, they win game 2 once, game 3 once, and they win game 4 once. That's a clean sweep. That's 16-0, first ever to do it. If that does not happen, though, I see this series going 7, and I don't know who would win that 7, though I tend to lean with LeBron, not the Cavs, LeBron, because he would be getting the calls from the refs like he usually does.
I want to bring one point. Because in 2015, when Curry didn't underachieve, he didn't really underachieve in that
26 points per game.
26, yeah, exactly. He didn't really underachieve, even though that's the accepted notion that he was underachieving and didn't deserve of the Finals MVP, blah, blah, blah. Even though Kyrie and Kevin Love were injured, put that aside. Andre Iguodala ended up winning that MVP. To me, should have been Steph Curry. It's more demoralizing to a LeBron James-led team, especially to LeBron James-led team, and the Cavs, than Curry scoring, doing most of the damage, than it is for KD, because you have to understand Kevin Durant is like 4 and 14 or something like that against LeBron and is averaging like 28, 29 points against him. So he's scoring his points and losing basketball games to LeBron James. LeBron James is like, I'm gonna let you have that. We're gonna get this dub anyway.
With KD on the Warriors now, are you sure he's going to want to give up the 37 to KD with Steph and Clay on the team.
The 37.
The 30 a game. 30 a game.
30 a game. I mean, if KD averages 30, you gotta have to limit Steph to what, 20, 22? That's the only way. If Steph averages 25 and KD's at 30, Klay Thompson's gonna give you 16. Draymond chips in the finals, I say 15 because he's not gonna really be around 10. Mostly, he's gonna probably be around 15 in the finals. You probably gonna lose. You're gonna have to hold Steph Curry to close to 20. Klay Thompson to 16. Hold Draymond closer to 10 if KD's gonna average 30.
So you're a Warriors fan. So do you think that you said that you think they can sweep the Cavs, right?
Yes.
Do you feel like the 73-9 team is better than this team with Kevin Durant?
I don't think they're better.
Alright.
I think their chemistry was better.
Okay.
But talent-wise and just overall team-wise, no, they're not better.
More talent this year, obviously.
Better chemistry last year because they had been together for more years.
But they had better overall team. Chemistry included.
Well, if we're just talking about this year, a 25-point per game scorer, a 25-point per game scorer, a 22.5-point per game scorer, a 11, 7, and 7 points per game player. Andre Iguodala, who's a great playmaker and defender. Sean Livingston, who's a great playmaker and defender who could guard 1 through 4. Andre Iguodala can. Sean Livingston can guard 1 through 3. You've got JaVale McGee, who's uber athletic as a big man, and his IQ is not the greatest, but he's surrounded by high IQ players that all they got to do is throw the lob up there and he could jump over anybody. So that's why he's so productive and efficient on the Warriors team, because of the talent that they've got. So are they a better overall team this year? Yes, they are. Thank y'all for watching. This has been Take 2. If y'all like this video, give us a thumbs up down below. Give us some comments down below in the comment section, and subscribe to the channel if you want more videos like this. If you guys have any suggestions or want to let us know what you guys want us to talk about, put it down in the comments below. And I want to know your thoughts on this upcoming finals, man. The trilogy, man.
Hey, yo, if you got brothers, friends, homies, anybody, just tell them about this channel, bro, because we finna get lit. It's about to be something special.
Lit.
Trust me, you don't want to freak with this.
Hold on.
Let's get it.
You gotta include the females too, man.
Oh, but the females gonna be flocking though.
Okay.
Already.
Hey man, females,
Alright.
shout out to the females. Females get love always. You feel
Y'all
me?
know, I mean, you know you flock, right? You know you rock, right?
Hey, appreciate you. Thank you.
Cordy.
You know what I'm talking about? You did good, son.
Thank you for coming up on the show. Coming up on the show. Stay posted, keep tuned, subscribe, and turn those push notifications on so you can get these videos as soon as we drop them. We out.
Take two, take two, take two, take two, take two.